Um, I feel like I say it and I don't even realize. I've made a lot of strides to cut out likes in my vocabulary, but obviously I say a lot. And I want to also work on my time management today. Um, my learning target is I can name and summarize 2 U.S. laws that have been enacted to protect species and critical habitat. So this science class is focusing on environmental laws for this lesson. And I am going to go through a Connect Extend challenge activity with you. And this is, we're going to focus on the Species Act. So each one of you are going to read the excerpt from an article about the Rio Grande Silver tornado. While you're doing that, yes, ma'am. Okay, as you've done, I would like you to split into 2 groups and each take a border. And so, I will do it. And for first, for the next part, I want you to brainstorm how does the information in the article connect what you already knew, and I wrote it on that one. So what you already knew about the subject of brainstorm in your groups.
Brainstorming.
That is better. That's actually much better. Excellent. That is much better.
Oh God, I'm so mad. Me too. Look at that. Hi, Leslie. Nice. Honey sauce.
Water. So think about how
Water
what
is
you already thought about how humans affect the environment.
like, okay, can I do this? Everyone, everything actually.
So read that what you knew about the Fish and Wildlife Service and what their role.
I know that they regulate amounts of fish. All fish and wildlife.
And then for the extend section, how have your ideas about the subject been extended or broadened? How have they changed? How is there any new information that you learned from reading this article? Or how did what you already knew, the information that you already knew, how did this change?
I guess like after brewing this fish now helps buy some time. So like it's not just like we're buying time right now. We're not necessarily fixing anything right this second. We're not like solving the problems, but we're at the like initial baby steps to figuring out how to actually. I'm just coughing still. I mean, I've also just like I'm really stressed. So. No, I've got my own Mac.
So I could also see that swimming shallow pools and nursery habitats. I didn't know what mammals were, so.
Minutes were fish.
Oh, minnows are fish?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Minnows are fish.
I know what a minnow is.
And then as you think about how your ideas have been expanded, also think about any questions that brought up for the challenge section. Have those.
I guess based off of this, like, what is the time frame that they're gonna need to actually
Like how long is it take?
Mm-hmm.
Will there be?
I guess like how long are they buying time?
Okay, how long are they?
Oh, they have so many.
I know. It's like, what are the solutions? That's what my question was. Is like, what are the other options to?
I guess until there's enough soup.
Oh, there it is.
But what does that mean?
How do you know this? How much is soup?
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's where they were all getting.
Habitat is spelled correctly. That's okay.
I wouldn't have. Like wrap that up.
can I do? What can we do to help?
Boom.
Cool.
Close those conversations and come on over. Leslie, let us know what your
We knew that we're running out of water, not just in this river, but just like as a whole. And interesting enough, everything and everyone needs water to survive, so that's a problem. And then we also knew that wildlife conservation regulates like fish.
And what did you think?
I was connected to Division Wildlife. Fish species, like, and hunting permits as far as helping conserve the wildlife populations. And like Leslie said, fish hatcheries, they do a lot of stocking.
Make sure that like there's not overfishing and hunting like that. Those licenses, yeah, it's not just to like charge people money and something that's arbitrary. They're like intentionally, starting out how many fish you get with each license, how many people get a license.
And how many species you can take.
Yeah.
Because I know that you can take a lot more species with some things.
Because what would happen if we didn't have that regulation?
Oh, but the humans.
We destroy
Well,
sometimes.
That's the problem with like not in rivers, but. Yes, there's no fishing, yes. And how is your, how are your ideas expanded by this article?
I didn't know that we are involved about saving things like that.
About fish?
Right, yeah, like, I don't know, I guess, I don't know what I thought, but I don't know if I assumed that they just let them die or what. I mean, I know we have like fish hatcheries in town and stuff like that.
So you didn't know that there was fish on the endangered species list?
Yeah, maybe, or at least supposed to know.
And what questions did you come up with?
I wanted to know what man-made structures are that they're talking about, like what, it never says this dam here, or the irrigation in X county. And then kind of following that up, I know we're in a drought overall here as well, and so is this just part of the, is this just a natural, things go extinct before we even got here?
Did you catch in the article that the river is lined with Russian, or cameras, I mean? It's lined with cameras?
Is that Russian stage?
No. So when tamarinds take over the river, the banks of the river, they are sucking up so much water, and so that's where a lot of the water is going. Besides being a dammed river, and so it is lowering the amount of water in the river.
What is that word? I'm sorry.
The tamarinds. There's description of the prickly water sucking non-native trees. It doesn't say tamarisk, but it refers to them.
Okay, so that, it's a plant that's, so, is that an invasive?
It's an invasive species, yes.
Exactly.
What questions?
Well, I just added another one, how those tenders came to be. Well, so like how long are they flying, like how long are like the expert here, they're captivating, reviving, and helping buy time for the problem? I was like, how long will that be to buy more time?
Right.
And how much is a subtle habitat? Because they say until it's like subtle and it's all calm, but how do we know how much we need it to be settled? And what can we do to help, basically? I mean, the article gives a lot of information to like explain and like given ideas and thoughts, but I don't know that much of what I can do.
Right.
Now that I know if I see one of those trees, maybe should I go cut it down or should I leave it or
And it
kill it?
kids out so that, you know, figure out how to take care of these problems.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of different problems even within this one article. So in this lesson, I go on to give a measure of the House and other laws that protect species and their habitats. So this is just kind of an introduction to talk about what the students already know and then add knowledge to this subject. So, and then we go deeper into it.
How do you feel like you did on your feedback from the and time
Few in the beginning. I think I was getting better as I spoke. And I feel like my time management was pretty good this time around.
Yes, you looked a lot more confident.
Yeah.
It was like you also had an understanding on how things should move along now. And it's just, oh, that makes sense and I should do this and this. Look to me that you have fun planning this. Like to tell you the truth.
This is my subject.
I know, but like you had fun. It was like, oh, and you like gave like more ideas and you gave more information than what the text would give. That's why I say it looked like you had fun. I liked how you like use the two boards so we separate each other because we're not all cluttered in one board. Yeah, like, I just enjoyed your lesson today.
Thank you. Okay. That's better. I took from my lesson yesterday. I didn't even hear myself say it. So just having that pointed out to you, it makes you just aware of what you're doing.
That's why we have customs. Like US Customs Office, they don't, like, have you been to a farm or whatever in the last however long? Whatever, it's not even a big deal, and then all of a sudden you track in some seed.
Yep. Yeah.
Well,
Make me
What are
sneeze.
those beetles too that were huge in the trees, right?